And we're back. No, these orbs came out of her hoo-ha and her coochie-coo, or vajayjay, whatever you want to call it, but they were like the size of orbs that you would capture like on film. And that is exactly what they look like. She said orbs. She said, but they were shooting out of her vagina like a ping pong ball machine.
That's so gross.
I know, but that's what. No, not like a ping pong. I shouldn't say that. Like but you know those Nerf guns that hold a bunch of balls, and they go pop, 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 pop like that. Cause she said her grandson had one. She goes, that's what it was like. Her vagina was like pop, 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 and all these. What do you call the orbs? The orbs were coming out, but when they came out, they kind of like
took full form.
Yeah, they all hovered in the middle of the room until they were all out of her vagina, and then they took full form of humans, but you couldn't see what their gender was, like whether they were male or female.
They were probably both.
Yeah, there was no way to tell, but then they took the form of humans, but they were semi-see-through, and and when he told them to go, they walked right through the hotel door.
With it closed, right? Yeah.
With it closed, yeah, like they walked like right through it.
So the 67-year-old bag.
67-year-old bag.
A bunch of orbs.
Lindy,
Well,
she's
we
actually
didn't even-
a nice lady.
Well,
she's
we
a
didn't
nice...
even tell him the part where she was down on her hands and knees, and she's like this 65-year-old lady, and she looks
She's
up and
67.
67, yeah, 67.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, she looks up and she's
Oh
like
yeah, that's right.
20-some
That's
years
right.
old.
Yeah, that's right. When he was having sex with her from behind, she said, "Now,
grabbed her
I'm
hair.
I'm trying not to be foul, but I want people to know exactly what she told me." And Lindy, she's not an old bag. She's actually a very nice lady. Like, the reason she was there is because she doesn't agree with the infiltration of the public school system. She says it's an indoctrination system of Satan.
She was infiltrated.
Yeah, she's the one that got infiltrated. She's actually a nice lady. But she actually right now, honest to God, she just texted me. I can take a screenshot of it. She feels she's like so upset over the whole ordeal. Like, she doesn't know if counseling helps people or not, because back in her day they didn't have none of that crazy shit like counseling and psychiatrists and stuff. But like, she's like really devastated over it. But what happened is she said when he put his penis into her, she could almost feel it in her throat.
Ew. That's so gross.
That is graphic.
Damn.
She didn't tell me that part.
Stop. You guys really shouldn't be laughing at that.
It's just the visual. The visual is just horrible.
You guys really shouldn't be laughing though.
Well, not every day you hear something like that.
Because I just laughed so hard I beat myself. No, like, no, honestly though.
Are you
but-
making that up?
No, I'm not. That's why I'm saying you shouldn't be laughing.
That's
because-
why I was laughing,
Look,
because I thought you were making
she
it
just
up.
texted me again. No lie. But no, I'm not making it up. But the thing is, too, is
Well, you
you're
never
right.
know
I
with
did.
you.
No, I did leave that part out where when he was doing her, there was a mirror behind the bed. But with her on all her hands and knees, she had to look up to see it. And she looked up. Don't yawn. What are you doing? She looked up, and she looked to be in her 20s. She was no longer 67 years old.
What does she look like now?
She actually hasn't left her house. That's why she's texting me. She's going back and forth between looking old and looking young. Like, she looks 67 1 minute, and then, like, you know, an hour later, she can look at her 20s. Like, she doesn't know, is that going to keep going? And I told her that the ring that he gave her, that ring, because we've been testing it ever since, she hasn't left her house in a couple months. She's getting ShopRite to deliver her food right now. ShopRite's delivering food to her. I'm dead serious. But she, I told her after looking at the ring and testing the ring and all that, that the ring does what your mind wants it to do, and that she's in conflict right now. Like, she wants to be young again, but she's afraid if she accepts that, is she accepting something evil? And I told her she's not. I said, the ring, I said, we've looked at it, we've worked with it. The ring does what you want it to do. And you know what she keeps saying? I think, you know what, to be honest with you though, Lindy, can you hear me?
I hear you.
I honestly think, you know, her being 67, like technically being 67, that in her day they didn't believe in shrinks and any of that shit. They just didn't believe in that. But I think she needs help now. I think she does. Now, I tried to give the ring to her back, and she's like, no. I know you guys are going to do what needs to be done with it, whether you give it to somebody that can use it, whether you sell it, whether you use it. She goes, you know, but the reason I think she needs mental help is not because she's going back and forth in her age, because I think I'll end up fixing that for her this week, because it's just a mind thing. She has to be like, okay, I want to be 20 or I want to be 67. That's up to her. But she doesn't want to be 20 years old because she has a grandson. She has one grandson. And she's afraid that she won't be able to see him anymore because he's not going to know who she is. Like, people don't understand. When you get an item that can really turn back your age, you either have to leave your family or they have to be as open-minded as you are and keep their mouths shut and say, okay, this is the same person. They just look 20 now. She said her grandson's not going to understand that, and she loves her grandson. So she's caught between wanting to be 20 years old again and being able to do lots of things with her grandson, but then her grandson's not going to know who she is, or staying 67 and, you know, having her grandson know who she is. She's very close to the grandson. But the reason I think she needs mental help is because every time she texts me, which has been twice since I've been on the video now, and every time I talk to her on the phone, the only thing she says to me is two things. I don't know, when she uses the term vagina, like she doesn't know what hoo-ha means, cooch, taco salad, she don't know. Vajayjay, she doesn't know what any of that means. She's 67.
Beef curtains.
Yeah, beef curtains, whatever. But so she's vagina. So she said, I don't know what came out of my vagina. I don't know what I sent into the world. I don't know what I did. And I told her, you didn't do anything. You were totally taken over. And then the other thing that she keeps saying, she says, I felt his penis tickle my throat. And it's like, if you tell somebody that, okay, that's strange enough. That's pretty, you know, graphic. But she keeps saying it over and over and over again, Lindy. Like, I really do think she needs help. Like, seriously. Like, you know, maybe just like, I think she needs to see you, because she can't go to a regular counselor or psychiatrist because they're going to lock her up and she tells them Satan had sex with her and she birthed orbs that turned into people that walked through a door, and this guy threw her on all fours and came out of it. He went into a door looking 77 and came out looking, you know, 30. No one's going to believe her.
Yeah.
Are you listening to me, Lenny?
Oh yeah, I'm listening to every word.
Okay, well, I think you need to counsel her is what I'm saying, because I don't know where to
I
send
don't
her.
know if I can help her.
You can help her. It's a matter of telling her, look, you couldn't get out of the chair. Basically, you got raped with a super long penis, and you went back to being 20-some years old. You know that this shit is real. This is why you were infiltrating to begin with, because you didn't want to see the shit happen in the public schools. And this is what happened. You know this stuff is real. Now
Has
you
she
really...
had contact with this entity since then?
No, not at all. No, No, she has not had any contact with Lucifer. She hasn't had contact with really anybody except for when her son brings her grandson over. She doesn't even go to the store. ShopRite's been delivering to her.
So she's pretty messed up then.
That's what I'm telling you. I think if you go over there and talk to her in the way you are, because you're kind of crazy too, I think you'll fix her. You know what I mean?
Can try.
All right. So anyway, this is the ring. It does anything. but it does what you're deciding it should do. So it's dual magic. You're not going to birth things out of your vagina. You're not going to have a big penis shoved in you. It's the ring that you're getting. And the ring was a gift to her because she birthed these orbs from her hoo-ha. And the ring, we've had this ring for a couple months, and the ring can be 100% white light. But the ring, because we have to tell you this, because we cannot fix it. We cannot make it. Like, there's some pieces we get that are dual magic or dark magic, and we can change them. This is not a ring that we can change. It can be 100% dark magic, but that is up to you. So if you're not wanting that and you only want white magic, white light, this is going to be the most white light item you ever have. This is the true yin and yang, the true balance of
Dark and light.
Dark and light. And here it is. And there it is again. You better look at it. The ring is very expensive. The ring's expensive. And that's it. It was good talking to you all, and we will be right back.